So when you like something, you value it, you want to share it with others. And here's what we did. We created a platform that would be the first of many. And because this did two things for us. One, it created an economic conduit, an economic exchange between Solavei and our members between each other. Number two, it created a communication conduit to when we're able to bring other goods and services, no different than Costco started with primary goods, and now you can buy your gutters there, or eBay started with Beanie Babies and Pezza sensors, and you now can buy a car. That's the very thing that we will be bringing to the members of Solavei. We began first with mobile. In June, we will actually unveil and launch Solavei Retail. So the very things you do every single day, we're going to make it cost less, and more importantly, we're going to create it in an environment where it's profitable for our members across the country. But first, starting with mobile. And if you look at the offering that we've created, $49 a month, unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide. You look across all the companies that are there and you see the value that we have, but I think more importantly, when you look at the fine print and you look at what we've done and just on the data side and how much you're actually getting with Solavei in a time when data is so incredibly important, but more important than any of that, so you look at the very bottom here on the screen right now where Solavei is providing to all of our members the opportunity to actually earn income by sharing Solavei with others. Were you today by just sharing Solavei with 3 of your friends, which we call a trio? We love the word trio in this company. We're going to pay you $20 a month every single month for you sharing Solavei with others. Now you think about mobile for a second, which is so different than so many things. This is like any primary utility you have. You know, I was with AT&T for almost 2 decades before I myself put my Solavei SIM card in my phone. It's something you don't ever quit. You always want your mobile phone with you. So once you introduce somebody to Solavei, and it's our job as a company to wrap our arms around every person that comes here, just think about how this continues to be created, creating an incredible natural network of growth for you by introducing your friends and your family to Solavei. And what we've done is we've combined mobile, we've combined social, and we have combined social sharing all together to frankly redefine commerce as we know it today. We believe there is real validity in shifting the billions of dollars in advertising to people, our members. And here's what we've done. We've taken the $49 a month unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide on a 4G nationwide network, one of the top networks, one of the best partners we could have ever chosen, Tmobile. And we've taken all of the social graph, the social media companies that we've all come to know today, and we built a social commerce platform to create a natural point of engagement. So it became very, very easy that when you like something and you share it, your friends want it as well. Except here's what happens. When you share it, that $49 a month unlimited, remember, over 80% of the U.S. population is already paying more than $50 per month. 26 million iPhone users are spending more than $100 a month. You get paid for doing it. And so to think about what's already happened to date in just a short few months, we launched the company on September 21st here in Seattle, Washington, where we're located, our corporate offices. And in a short little over 5 months now, we've grown to over 140,000 members across the United States and growing by leaps and bounds every day. Tonight's a great example of it, what you see with these socials happening all across the country, which we're doing every night at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. And the momentum continues to build upon itself every day. But more important than the numbers that you see in front of you of people is really about who we are as a company. And who we are as a company is positively impacting the lives of our members. Millions of people is our focus. And to date, in just the course of the last 5 months, we'll have paid out over $6.5 million. By next week, we'll have paid out over $6.5 million to our members in the forms of $20 and $40 and $100 and $200 a month for them sharing Solavei with their friends. So much better than the advertising dollars that is spent and you don't even think about it anymore. So how does this all work? To bring it into perspective, is I today might take one of the social graphics of Solavei and share it on Facebook. You know, the $49 a month unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide, or free. You may say, Ryan, how's it free? I've never seen the company Solavei before. I've not seen a retail store. Well, my response to you, and let's just say that Manuel, it's you, who's seeing this for the first time, or Gary, it's you who's there with Efren tonight. You tonight see that, and you asked me the question. I said, well, listen, you're not going to see it, because here's what happened with Solavei. We made a decision to take the billions of dollars. Last year, over $12 billion was spent by the largest mobile operators in the United States, whether it's AT&T advertising at the Super Bowl or an American Idol, or all the other places you see the mobile operators. And I just encourage you this week, look at all the places you see the mobile operators competing to get the 300 million people that are out there back and forth from each other. We said, you know what, there's a better way. Take those same dollars and put it to the greatest advertising voice in the world known to man, and that's people. It's relationships. And so as an example here, if I just introduce Solavei to 6 of my friends, tremendous network, tremendous quality, the company is going to put $100 directly in my bank account. If it happens to be 9, they're going to put $150 directly in my bank account. And on top of that, they're going to pay me between $40 and $60 every single month for those individuals using mobile service monthly. Such a better way than having to have a bricks and mortar store that I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on, and all the millions of dollars in advertising that I'd have to do to actually spend to get people into my store. We said, you know what, people's a better way. And on top of that, we built everything into a platform. And something that I challenged the team at the fall of 2011 as we were architecting all of the infrastructure, the technology around this to create what no one had had before, is I said, I want to create an environment that's about sharing and not selling. And none of us want to sell. But when we like something, we all love to share. And so we built everything into a community environment to where you can see every day the things that are happening with Solavei, within Solavei, how people are positively being benefited because of it. You're able to, on a daily basis, you're able to see the very things that is causing you to actually benefit financially and actually see personal gain. Here's what I love. To introduce Solavei to 6 of your friends. Well, let's say you do that. And since that time, you've never done anything else except you just use your phone, like you've always done. Here's what's beautiful. Those 6 friends that you introduce to Solavei, and they too start using mobile service with Solavei, they probably do exactly like you do. They naturally share with others.